Okay, everyone, time to take a look at Claire Scenario B.
Resident Evil 2.
This one is extremely quick. It's not even gameplay. It's the recap. You know, previously in Scenario A, only this time we'll get to hear about Leon's exploits.
In the midst of the T-virus outbreak in Raccoon City, Leon Kennedy succeeded in escaping from the city following his encounter with one of the only other survivors, a woman named Ada, a spy seeking the deadly G-virus. However, Leon was not the sole survivor of the incident. A girl named Claire Redfield was in town on business of her own. She came to uncover the mysterious circumstances of her brother's disappearance. Chris Redfield, a member of the STARS Alpha team. Only now her mission has become quite simple. Basic survival within the nightmare that was once Raccoon City.
Okay, there you go. Then it's just the same FMV, which I can skip, and once again we get at the same time at the same place. You have to survive this nightmare to discover the true ending, to know the true end. There it is. And now we're Claire. So, let's take a look at that helicopter crashing scene. You know, from the very beginning. Here we go again. Well, now I'm going to go ahead and guess that that was not Chief Irons, considering that Claire has to interact with him. Well, here I am in front of the STARS office. We had a scene in here in Leon's A scenario, so why not Claire's B scenario?
It's good to see you're still among the living. It looks like we're not gonna find your brother here after all.
You know, that's a really interesting touch. We found the diary with Leon and he gave it to Claire in the scene. And this time, Leon has already found it because he beat us here, and we get to read it when he gives it to us. Very clever.
There's no reason for us to stay any longer than necessary. Let's split up, look for any survivors, and get out of here.
Right.
One last thing. Here's a radio. Take it. That way we can keep in touch if anything happens.
Okay.
That way we can keep in touch if anything happens.
Sure. And instead of finding the diary here and then the unicorn medal, well, the unicorn medal was on the wall in the B scenario, so this time the diamond key is just sitting here with nothing covering it. Again, very, very clever. And we still get the facts, though. Oh, and Leon also looks over. That's pretty cool. Well, let's see if anything comes of this after I read the facts. Maybe nothing, but we'll find out. Okay, I read the facts. Maybe not.
That way we can keep in touch if anything happens.
Alright, well, I guess I'll leave then. Still, that was, again, a very nice touch having Leon also look over. He's not just an NPC hanging out. Like, he noticed the facts, and he paid attention.
Help me!
But now, wait a second. Normally, Leon was in that room waiting for us in Claire's A scenario. So we're not going to get the "have you seen a little girl run through here" speech, are we? It's impossible. No, instead we get zombies eating. Now, it's true that in Leon's A scenario, which I did not show you, there was nothing but zombies eating here as well, but I was curious as to whether that scene was going to take place. Guess not. Alright, we're about to finish Sherry's first quest with that box-pushing puzzle. Let's see what happens.
Claire! Are you there?
Sherry, are you okay? Did you find your dad?
Yes, I'm okay. But I couldn't find him. But I did find something else for you. Here!
And of course, that's the club key.
Thanks, sweetie. Now, why don't you come over here? I want you to stay with me.
Claire! I can't reach the ventilation hole anymore. But don't worry, I'll find another way. I can take care of myself.
Wait, Sherry, come back! Sherry! Sherry!
Do you read me, Claire? We now have access to the back of the parking lot.
Got it.
I'm getting out of here and heading to the sewer. Can you meet me there?
I'm on my way.
Yeah, that's different. Almost the entire scene was the same thing we've already become familiar with. But there's one little interesting thing that I did not take into consideration when I was recording the original Let's Play. I find this to be particularly fascinating. There's more continuity than I thought. Remember how I said that the parking lot is essentially pointless for Claire because she can't push the truck aside, so that was a Leon-only mission? I was only half right. Leon's mission was first in Leon A, right? This is Claire B, so the truck has been pushed aside. This means that I can actually access the prison area with Claire. This game really does pull out all the stops. Leon was able to go into Chief Iron's office even though he couldn't talk to him, and Claire can go into the prison area. Oh boy. Glad that's over. So what's going on in this area anyway? Looks like these zombies are just missing their heads. So the dog's been eating them? There's the film, I think. Yeah. Well, I don't need that. Is there anything in the prison then? Is Ben okay? No, he's just not here. He must have already died. Maybe this is him. Well, we have some bow gun bolts over here. And some herbs. I guess the prison area is not going to help me very much, but there is one other area that can help me. As Leon said, we have access to the sewers. So let's see if we can take a look. In Leon's A scenario, he still had to use the plugs to get through the sewers. That wasn't really a thing that Claire had to do. She snuck through using Chief Irons' office, and I believe she's still going to, but... Oh wow, they're actually outside? I did not expect that. Oh, that's funny. Their doors were busted open from when I picked up the red herb with Leon. You could actually go into their cells. If the dogs actually break out when you pick up the offending herb, then yep, this is why you'd want to do it for the blue herb here. And we have ourselves the crank. So this is where our journey ends. We do not get the manhole cover, so we cannot go to the Rook, Bishop, Knight, King plug area. But we did have to go to the prison to get the crank, so we can work our way back to the clock tower and deal with Iron's office. Once again, this is amazing attention to detail regarding where you can and can't go, depending on which character did what and when. Okay, I just activated the clock tower and got the other half of the blue stone, so I now have the full blue stone. The reason I bring this up is I've noticed that the Tyrant appearances have been a little bit different in Claire B versus Leon B. For example, he still showed up twice when I got the cogwheel, when he busted through 2 walls in a row, but he did not show up after I met Sherry, you know, in that long hallway back to Iron's office. So I was wondering if Claire's playthrough is just easier than Leon's. And then that happens. It's actually, there is not a lot of room to fight. And I do not need him power walking. Yeah, so. Yet another thing I like about this game. Just because you've played through one of the B scenarios does not mean that you know how this game works. They still throw little curveballs like this. Again, very nicely done. Well, here I am in the Chief of Police's secret area, and... You catch that? No screaming on our way in. Remember that the boss in the B scenario is going to be Form 1 William Birkin, so the Chief of Police would not have been infected with that creepy monster's burrowing offspring. So we'll see how this scene plays out, if it plays out any differently.
So you've made it this far. Not bad, girl. But I'm not letting anyone leave my town. Everyone's gonna die.
Calm down, Chief. What happened?
Shut up! You couldn't possibly understand what's happened. Those monsters from Umbrella have destroyed my beautiful town. How could they do that to me after everything I've done for them?
So it's true. You have been working with Umbrella. Then you must know about the G-Virus. What is it? Tell me!
If you must know, it's the agent that can turn humans into the ultimate bioweapons. Superior to the T-Virus in every way. Dr. William Birkin is the genius behind the project.
William Birkin?
I'm sure you've already seen his little girl running around here somewhere. Sherry, isn't it? In case you haven't already figured it out. The monster that's been tearing my precinct apart is yet another product of the G-Virus. An ultimate bioweapon. Umbrella must be trying to cover its tracks. But if I have to go, I'm going to take you with me. What the?
Jeez. Well, that was different. Oh! My God. He was torn in half, like, top versus bottom instead of left versus right. Wow! That is a cool effect. That really got me. Well done. Now here's something I find rather interesting. We just beat Birkin Form 1's boss fight, and now...
Come on, let's get out of here.
Tyrant. Not Birkin. That is terrifying. Yeah, it's the same scene except Tyrant instead of Birkin, but boy is that scary. Now we knew about this.
Sherry? Where are you? Sherry!
Now isn't that interesting? We are still playing as Claire. Huh. You'll recall that in Claire's A scenario, Birkin eventually found her after we completed Sherry's mission. But in Claire B, Sherry doesn't have a second mission. It was box puzzle and that was it. So Birkin is presumably not going to find her down there. We'll catch her later. Well, here we are about to start the sewers. Again, there's no Sherry mission, no Ada mission, so we just continue to move on. But this.
What happened? You're bleeding.
I ran into this woman who is in trouble. Her name's Ada. Right after that, someone tried to kill me. Nearly succeeded, too. Ada went after the sniper, but I'm worried about her. You gotta find her before something happens.
But you've been shot.
I'll be okay. It's Ada I'm worried about.
Okay, two things. Number one, she was not a sniper, she had a pistol. Number two, she was trying to kill Ada, you jumped in the way. But you know what, that's alright.
I'll be okay. It's Ada I'm worried about.
Alright. What's actually kind of cool is that because Leon came down this way, we actually have access to the opposite storage room. That's normally not supposed to happen. Anyway, moving on. Well, I'm working on getting the Wolf and Eagle medals. As it turns out, the Wolf medal is not where the croc fight, or I should say the alligator fight, would have finished. It was on the dead body, just like it was in Leon's scenarios. Both A and B. So, another difference. The room where you first meet Annette Birkin.
Are you all right? What happened?
Get away from me. You just want my husband's G sample, don't you? But no one will take that away from me. No one.
Husband? Then you must be Anette.
Huh? How did you?
We don't have time for that. Sherry is lost somewhere in the sewer system. I have to find her.
What? I told her to go to the police building. Why is she here? Now Sherry and the G sample are both in danger.
What did she mean by that? Does Sherry have the G sample?
Yeah, what a twist, right? I really like how you have this sort of kind of twist playing out where Claire knows that somebody shot Leon, but she doesn't know that this person did it, and this person, Annette, actually comes off in a more sympathetic light. Although I do like how she goes, "How did you know my name?" when she just said that her husband is the one who had the G virus, and that guy is probably famous. In any case, she's unconscious. Also, her name is not spelled the way I thought it would be spelled. Here's a little bit of trivia that I thought was kind of amusing. Remember how I said that the cockroaches come out of the fan ventilation area, but never for our main protagonists. It seems that I was wrong. It seems that they come out the first time you go through that. We didn't have to play with Sherry and make her go through the van fence because Birkin had not hit her with the G virus, making her sick. So we were the first one to go through the van. And we got cockroaches with Claire. How about that? Also, one more thing. It's the B scenario, so we have to actually summon the tram instead of activate it, but you knew that already from Leon B. Here's the difference.
Sherry, you're okay. Sherry, did your mom give you something called G virus? Either a vial or a test tube?
G virus? I've never heard of anything like that before.
Are you absolutely sure? If you give it to me, I'll hold on to it for safekeeping.
But I really don't have anything. It's the truth.
Why would her mom say something like that?
Ooh, curiouser and curiouser. Too bad we don't know she has it in her locket, like in the regular story. Okay. Moving on. At this point, let's see what happens when our giant elevator car is not here for us.
Sherry, wait here. I'm going to check it out by myself.
Okay, I'll wait here, but hurry back.
There you go, that was a little scene. I guess my next mission is to go get the up key to bring the elevator back up. Well, I got the up key, so let's see how that plays out.
Okay, Sherry, let's go.
Sounds good to me. And let's see how the little scenes play out once we're on the car. Remember, at this point in the Claire A scenario, I think Sherry was already... Yeah, Sherry was already not feeling very good. Oh, damn it, and I left her behind. Let's try that again. Okay, let's see what happens. Other than William Form 3, of course. We've seen the FMV.
Claire? What was that?
Don't worry. Just wait here. I'll go and see what it was.
Oh, it's so weird that she's totally fine. Alright, let's check it out. Got him. That is so cool. Anyway, let's check up on Sherry, who presumably still is not infected. Right, the elevator stopped.
Isn't this...
That's okay. You keep it. I'm sure it'll keep you safe. Wait here for me, okay? I'm going back to look for your mom.
Thanks, Claire. Even though I'm an only child, neither of my parents ever spent much time with me because of their work. But now that you're with me, I finally have someone to rely upon.
Sherry.
Well, okay, but this one seems a little more forced. I mean, I figured... Well, Claire always says that that jacket was for protection, but I figured we kind of also gave it to Sherry in scenario A because she was dying of an illness, and maybe that helped keep her warm or something. She was on a bed and everything, but here it's just like, you know what? Just wear this and wait here. I'll be right back. Alright, well, that's how it's gonna be. Well, at this point, let's go ahead and check up on Sherry. Ada went missing immediately, but Sherry is not injured, and she's also generally an obedient kid, so let's see what happens.
Sherry? Where is she?
I actually did not expect that. Well then. However, there is one thing I am aware of. Unlike Leon's B scenario, we still get to go into the security office, it's just not locked with the master key. So, good for us. But this is weird. Sherry's not here, and she's not in the tram, so where is she? Alright, at this point we've gone into Birkin's lab, we have the power key. All we have to do now is just go to the room where Ada died and, well, looked like she died, and finish the game.
Anette!
Where's Sherry?
But I asked her, and she's never even heard of the G-Virus before.
Which room? Tell me. Sherry!
Oh my god.
No! Anette!
The sample's inside the pendant Sherry's wearing.
Wow, Anette is so much more sympathetic in Claire B than in any other scenario. Well, I think you know what we have to do. We have to go save Sherry now. We need to save Sherry now. And there is only one place she could possibly be. Let's see how we activate the self-destruct mechanism this time around. Last time it was Ada being slammed into the controls, but this?
Sherry!
Help me, Claire! Ah!
The monster's after your pendant! Throw it to me!
Interesting.
Good girl. Now run, Sherry! As for you, come and get it! I've got what you want! Come on! Here! This is what you're looking for, right? Fine. Then go get it!
Clever.
Sucker.
Self-destruct sequence has been activated.
That's funny.
The self-destruct sequence has been activated. This sequence may not be aborted. All employees proceed to the emergency car at the bottom platform.
Alright. Where's the master key? Is it around here somewhere? Are we just... Yeah, Sherry's not here. Yeah, are we just, we just not getting the, master key? Alrighty then. So if the monster was after the pendant, then explain why it was after me this entire game until just now. Oh? Oh, of course. Yeah, the big I'm not done yet scene. But still...
Sherry? Where are you? Where is she?
Time to find ductwork, I guess, because I don't know where the hell she could have gone. There's only one place I can possibly go. Well, I suppose I could go to the room where I turn the elevator on, but that's totally a dead end, so let's just leave? Maybe I'll find her at the front room? Front area. This is the only thing I can think of. Yeah, we're going down. Maybe we'll meet... Oops. Now I press start. Maybe we'll meet Sherry down there. I have no freaking clue. There is one other thing we can do. Oh, there's Sherry. Oh.
Mom! Mom!
Sherry, you have to escape. I know I've been a terrible mother, but I still love you. Forgive me.
Sherry, we have to go now.
Oh, that's rough. And notice that she died in the same place where she did in Leon's scenario after she shot Ada. So she's the one with the master key. It's a gun. It's not loaded. Again, nice touch. They actually changed the text for it. It doesn't say it's Ada's gun, because we don't know who the hell she is. Or at least we didn't know that that's her gun. Again, nice touch. Alright then, let's get out of here with Sherry on the elevator. So different. Instead of carrying her, we can just walk around to the train. Down we go. Wow, we didn't have to do the whole G-Virus cure thing at all. Like, that was just a whole submission skipped. The only time you have to do that is for Claire A. Yeah, instead of carrying her, we just walk. There you go. Nice and easy.
Now you wait here, okay? I'll go and get this thing moving.
There you go. Time to get this thing moving. Alright, it is time to beat the game. Here's something I particularly like. You see there's 4 minutes and 17 seconds left? 15? 13. See that? If you skip the time, it actually takes away what it should have. Very creative. Or, I mean, very...
Here, use this!
What?
Who are you?
There's no way she would have survived that. Anyway, not my point. My point was not creative among the developers, sorry. Good attention to detail is what I should have said. How the hell did Ada survive? Whatever.
You lose, big guy.
That was kind of corny. I like Leon's better. Well then. Let's go ahead and finish the game off. That really was kind of cheesy. Like, the big guy could have been removed. I would have been happy with you lose. Just you lose. Oh well, can't have everything. I'm gonna go ahead and say Leon wins that one with game over. That said, Claire's one-liner is nowhere nearly the corniest one-liner I'm gonna kill the final boss delivery in the Resident Evil series. That is going to come in a later game. We'll cross that bridge when we come to it. In any case... yeah, you wouldn't think so, but there's kind of splash damage on the flame rounds. Anyway. Let's see that happy ending scene, but if you will recall, you remember how Leon closes it off with, "Goodbye, Ada," and then it cuts, and it turns out that there was actually more to that scene if Birkin shows up? Well, the same thing is going to happen with Claire, so we're going to see this one more time. Let's watch, have a cool scene, beat Birkin, get the true ending, see how that goes. Did Sherry ever know Leon's name? In this
Are you
scenario?
okay?
Yes, I'm fine.
It's over.
No. I have to find my brother.
You're right. This is just the beginning.
My God has protected you. It will always be with you.
Claire.
Sherry.
There's the unique footage.
What was that?
My turn to check it out. But yeah, like I was saying, it makes sense that...
Biohazardous outbreak imminent.
Well, we knew about this. Yeah, see, 8 seconds had gone by. I guess Leon never really introduced his name to Sherry in the... in either scenario, really, but I'm just curious if she knows him here. I don't think she ever saw him. Well, whatever. I have infinite ammo on. Let's handle this. I'll rocket the hell out of Mr. Birkin. God, is this creepy. Just look at that. At this point, you cannot see any of what once used to be human. You can see how he came from Form 4. That's about as good as you're going to get. Maybe that white top of the head part and those two eyes are kind of from Form 3. You can kind of work your way backwards, but you cannot directly connect Part 5 to Part 1. You have to go 5 to 4, 4 to 3, 3 to 2. It's crazy. Anyway, let's infinite ammo rocket launcher this up. I'm doing alternate scenarios, forgive me. I'm supposed to really have one shot for this guy. There we go. Yeah, I was really supposed to have one rocket if I aimed properly on Tyrant and then just pump him full of whatever I have left. But that works too. That is so disgusting. He just takes up the whole train with his just biomass. Let's get the hell out of here. See that final scene. And I beat the game.
Warning, warning. The self-destruct system has been activated. Each train compartment will detonate sequentially. Repeat, each train compartment will detonate sequentially.
control room is locked.
What?
Wow, it's actually a different scene.
What is it?
Sherry, get back!
Wow.
That's what I call ugly. Claire, where are you?
So it's different aspects of the same scene. That's brilliant.
Give up, do you?
Sherry, what are you doing?
We have to stop the train, right? I can do it.
Sherry!
Oh, they swapped the
Resistant,
characters.
aren't you? Well, come and get it.
Which one's the right switch? Maybe this one?
Sherry!
Claire! Ah!
Can't hold on much longer.
Push the switch over there!
Got it!
Finally.
Are you okay, Sherry?
I'm okay.
Where's Leon? Leon? Leon!
Right here.
Leon!
You're both safe. Just die. We've got to get out of here. Move it! Go! That was a close one. That was pretty impressive back there, Sherry.
It was nothing. I saw someone do that on TV once.
Come on. We've got to move out.
Now what's the problem? Is something following us?
Hey, we still have a job to do. Let's go.
Go? Oh, you can't mean.
Chris, I have to find you.
Oh, that's so cool. They actually switched the characters' roles. Even down to the dialogue in some cases. That's amazing. Like, what? Is someone following us? That's great. Only instead of we have to take down Umbrella, it's we have to find Chris. Well, that's okay. Leon goes ahead to do more professional work outside of the police department, considering there is no police department anymore. And, as I have said before, Claire does go to look for her brother, but that will be in a future game. In the meantime, notice how all of the FMV scenes in the ending credits are Claire's and not Leon's. Pretty sweet, huh? On top of that, I think the GameCube version of the game is the only version to actually feature these FMV scenes over the credits. I think other versions of the game just do credits over a black screen. So just another cool thing they did. I'm actually going to sit through these credits because the music is great. Seeing all the FMVs together is great. And it's just really satisfying to see that even the payoff at the end is actually different. You know, a lot of games would just take the true ending and make it apply to both characters, but no, we actually have two different ending movies. That is so sweet. The amount of effort put in this game is freaking ridiculous. So satisfying. And I love that twangy guitar here. I say just as it finishes, but it was still really fun. It's also kind of cool to see all the FMVs strung together. You kind of can put the plot together, abridged though it may be. It makes sense of everything you just saw. Man, it really is so gratifying. This game did not waste your time. It didn't say, hey, try playing the characters in reverse and just watch the same movies again. Like, they are two different games. They really are. Even certain plot elements are different. Annette's story was completely different in Claire B than it was in Claire A, Leon B, or Leon A. It's out there. So worth it. It's actually worth it to play every aspect of this game. It really is. I don't expect a good grade because I was saving often, but that's okay. That's way the hell better than I thought it would be. Oh, yay, submachine gun. If I had used fewer saves, then I would have gotten the Gatling as well, but whatever. That was awesome. Now you see why I like this game so much, in case you haven't already. Well, I think that about covers the Resident Evil 2 base game. You've seen Claire A, Leon B, you've seen Leon A, Claire B, and you've seen a bunch of little scenes that I missed during my regular playthroughs, as well as the game's unlockables. But, you know what you haven't seen? The extra game modes that Resident Evil 2 has to offer. So you know what? That's what we're going to be doing next. We're going to see some of the extra play modes that I have unlocked. So get ready for some interesting and unique mission action. Until next time, everyone.